What's going on, peeps? Today we're gonna do another impeller install tech tip video. This comes at the request of a guy who comments frequently on the channel by the name of Colby. So Colby, I hope you're watching, and you better watch this entire video and you better enjoy it, because today we're gonna be doing an impeller swap for the Kawasaki 650 and 750 pump. Stay tuned. Alright, so here on the table I have a Kawasaki 650 pump right here and a 750 pump right here. This one has had the mounting ears chopped off to be used in a Rajas 750 pump kit, but other than that it would have the same ears on it as this guy. The differences are, well, I suppose on the inside it's very hard to tell a difference. They say that the 650 prop and 750 props are different. I know that the 650 ones are cut back a little bit more, but this 750 pump I have is using a 650 impeller with a spacer put in, so you can switch them out. The diameters are the same. I have put a 750 impeller in a 650 pump after cutting it back. I don't think that you need to cut them back. I really don't believe that the castings are all that much different. I have had 650 impellers that wouldn't fit in other 650 pumps, and so I believe that some 650 impellers from different brands are going to require shims, some are not, and I think that's just the nature of it, because they come more cut back out of the factory, whereas the 750 ones do not. But anyway, I don't know if that is going to be a helpful tip for you. I say just run a 650 prop if you're using a 650 pump, or a 750 prop if you're using a 750 pump, unless, well, actually, the downside of that is all the good props that you can buy these days are for the 750 pump, so you're kind of in a tough spot. But the first step to doing this is you're going to take the tail cone off. So we're going to get it real quick. Now, see if I can do this without pointing the camera every which way. I'm putting it down. I can't do this. I don't have 3 hands. Oh, she's on there. Might have to. Okay, you just pop this guy off with your hand. So that makes it really easy. So this guy right here, we're going to be putting in a vise. This guy is your best friend. I'm going to say if you don't have a vise, it's going to be very difficult to do this. But we do. And also, I forgot to mention, if you don't have the knowledge to get your pump out in the first place, well, probably gonna be a good idea for you to take it to a dealer. But yeah, 650 ones are gonna be a little more difficult because the pump shoe is built into the pump housing itself, and it's going to be glued to the ski, so you're going to have to unbolt it, and then you're going to have to pry the silicone and glue loose. So, but anyway, this is the pump tool that we're going to be using today. You can buy this for about $10 online. So what it does is you fit it in here, and the spline's engaged just like the drive shaft, and then you can put a wrench on this hex section, and yeah, this is a standard direction on off, so lefty loosey, righty tighty for this kind, and we'll break it off with a wrench for you real quick. Alrighty, we're going to break it loose. There we go. And this is what I was using to shim it up a little further forward. So, well, for the record, I'm gonna say this is probably about a 70,000th thick shim that I used to stick the 650 impeller inside of the pump. So when I have done a 750 impeller in my 650 pumps, I believe I cut back the when people say cutback impeller, this section right here is what they're referring to getting cut back, so it's further back in the housing. But for putting the 750 impeller in the 650 pump housing, the one I did, I cut back about 5 millimeters. So it's a little bit of information for you there. But as far as installing the impeller, for those of you who need a little bit of that in the video, it's just going to screw on the traditional righty-tighty, and you're going to get yourself a torque wrench, much like this guy. Set it at 50 foot-pounds and tighten it to the spec. And so I'm not going to be doing that today because I do not have a socket that is the same drive size as my torque wrench. So you're going to have to use your imagination to understand what that looks like, or go and do it in real life. But that's about all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like or dislike the video, and watch all of our other content. We'll see you.